What's up everyone, welcome to Profit Data. So today exactly I'm going to talk about this Upstox API. Okay, so they are exactly offering two kinds of API, interactive API and historical API. In this interactive API, they are exactly offering this access to orders, position, holdings, limits, okay, which is cost of like 885 rupees per month. And then next API is their historical API, which is like we can get this candle data, which will say as a OCLC data for 590 rupees per month. Okay, so this is one of good, as I suggest. Okay, you can, if you are like Upstox account holder, okay, so you can exactly can get this API for your programmatic trading, algorithmic trading. From this, with the help of this, you can exactly can automate your trades also. So I prefer that if your account, you can can have the Upstox API at ease. Okay, so for to get this Upstox API, if you are a beginner, if you are don't have an account, okay, so I suggest that you should go with this to open and demat account with Upstox, which I have been given the link in the description, which you can follow from here and can just register. You just have to give the email address, give your password whichever you want for Upstox, so to create your application and enter your mobile number. Okay, if you just click on sign up, you will definitely get an assistance from Upstox teams. Okay, and if your Aadhaar is linked with mobile, you can directly go with the sign in. Okay, and one more process is exactly you can follow from from my website also. You can go with the www.profitadaweb.com. exactly you can register from here also. Okay, just click on the tab, open online Upstox trading account, and exactly just sign up. Okay, so from both ways exactly you can have in your account. So choose at whichever you feel is okay. So I suggest you can go with this one. And I have been done more videos, so exactly about the API and with this Python API. So I have done a lot of video. Okay, so if you like you have been gone this all of the videos, this process will be easy for you. Okay, so exactly I suggest that you can go with the other videos also. The process will be the same, and this here and there the code little will be there, but whatever the process which we are following, like having this API key, API secret, and then creating access token will be the same. Okay, once you generated your access token, the program will be smooth. Okay, so exactly this process, in this process what they are offering is like you can have the API key, and until like for a day, okay, until they will for in an hour, like morning 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or something, they will clear these things until like you can test for it, you can do mock, otherwise you can trade live, which I will say. So from this API docs will be there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is like I'll give a link where exactly each and everything will be available. Okay, so you can follow that link and exactly can follow these steps from that one. Okay, so the process is that you should have a link, and then exactly you are pasting the API key and URL. Here URL is also an important factor. Okay, so if you are creating this Upstox API, what happens if you are creating this app? Okay, so they exactly offering for 14 days for free. Okay, so I suggest if you are trying to create, first you go with the 14 days free trial. So exactly they will give an API key and API secret. Okay, so you just you can copy that stuff from there itself, and you can exactly from this my trading API will be there. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how you can connect easily. Okay, so all you have to do is like follow with the URL for you have to get the access token. Okay, so I suggest that you should follow these steps. If you are developing in a Python, it is necessary that you follow this Python docs, okay, which it is here. Okay, so I suggest that you should go for these steps. Okay, so you can establish connection, then exactly you can follow the steps. So all you have to do is like you have to normally begin with your installation. So you just locate your wherever Python is there. okay, and all you have to say like pip install Upstox. Okay, so I have already done, so it will show me as a requirement already satisfied. For you it will directly get installed with the help of pip. Okay, and they have given suggestion also, if it is not installed, okay, you can forcefully install. Okay, so from follow this, what you can do is like you can go with the pip install Upstox, and then exactly you can follow with this help of to upgrade all the stuffs. Okay, so from this exactly it can be done. No need of this until you are facing any kind of issues, or otherwise you can directly paste these stuffs and can upgrade your Upstox also. Okay, if you are facing an error. Okay, so check this whether my Upstox is installed or not. What we can do is like from Upstox underscore API dot API import, we are importing each and everything. Okay, so if I say see no error, it means each and everything has been installed. Okay, so you can follow these steps. Next is important for to mix, like they are offering this access token with the help of API key, API secret, and a redirect URL. Okay, so they are offering this they offer as a code, okay, which I'm going to show you how you can follow. So you need to create details also. If you are creating if you are creating directly with the help of 14 days trial, it will exactly get created. What you can do is like you can follow from my videos also for other things, like I've been created an account, so it will be the procedure will be the same. Okay, what you can do is like you can app your name and then redirect URL. Okay, so for redirect URL there will be like upstox.com is to 3000 or something will be there. Okay, so from that you can exactly follow the stuffs which I'm gonna show you how you can do. Okay, so you need to store something, so you can exactly generate any point of a time. So exactly if you paste it in your browser, you should get an code like this. Okay, so first of all I just show you the process how exactly as a demo part I will just show you. Okay, so we will first follow with our URL, which will be this. Okay, so HTTPS API authorize. Okay, so you have to cleanly copy this stuff. If possible, you just save it in a this text document. You can save it in a text document. So I will say as Upstox. Okay, upstox.txt. I'll just gonna just paste it this one. So exactly every time I can paste this stuff. Okay, so what happens here, you have to paste it your API key which you got. Okay, and I'm just paste it right now, and redirect URL will be there, which you opted for 14 days free trial. You can exactly get it from here itself. Okay, which will be like http upstox.com/3000. okay, so what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna paste it here and the API key, and will give it in a browser. Okay, so I'll just show you. Okay, so if you paste it here, okay, it will like I think what happens, I should not click enter. I should exactly paste this my API key and this redirect URL. Okay, say suppose your redirect URL is some localhost 127.0.0 as you given in the name, as it will be available in this form. If you go with this exactly with this form redirect URL, so it will be like, for me it is like upstox.com is to 3000. Okay, so for you it will be like different. So whatever it is, just copy that and paste it here, redirect URL, and paste it your API key. Okay, so if you just paste and click enter, what happens, API key is like you have to copy same as it is. You no need to point it out any semicolon or something. If you just paste it, what you will do is like they will give you credentials for you should log in for this process. So all you have to do is like you have to give an username, password, whichever you got from used to for your trading purposes, and then passcode your date of birth, year, exactly year you have to paste, and just say login. Okay, if you say the login, they will say this request access is going on. So whether you have to deny or accept. So all you have to do is like click accept. Okay, after accepting that, what happens? It will generate a code type. Okay, in a URL bar, exactly we'll get code equals this, this generation of keys. Okay, so this will be your in request token, okay, to process out a session. Okay, a session type where exactly from with the help of you can generate access token. Okay, but I suggest that you should go for in time. Okay, you should not take so much time, and then you should try to generate your access token. What happens? It will decline. Okay, so I suggest that you should go immediately. Okay, only for few seconds it will offer for that one to generate your access token. So for that I suggest that you should go for it. Okay, here I'm gonna do is like I will just show you this is my folder, like in this folder exactly I'm just open my API key and I will paste it my API key here. Okay, which will be like same as it is. Okay, then next I will store it API secret. Okay, so here I'm gonna save it as this API key dot txt. Okay, and I will store my API key here. Okay, then exactly I'm gonna open one more, which is of API underscore secret dot txt. Okay, here exactly I'm gonna store my API secret dot txt. Okay, so you can do the same. Okay, just paste it here without any spaces. Okay, so you will paste it here, and exactly you need to call from your main Python file, which I am gonna show you. Okay, so let's begin for this process, how exactly you can do. Okay, first of all we'll close all my, save it and close all my API key and API secret, and we will go to this process. Okay, begin this process. What I'm gonna do is like I have to give it some 3 to 4 things to exactly retrieve this access token. Okay, so all you need is API key, API secret, okay, and URL, and you have to set in code. Okay, so whatever you got the browser, you need to store in the notepad also. Okay, which I'm gonna do in later part, which I've been if you are accessed already, you can save it in a notepad also, and then exactly you can follow these things. So yeah, all you have to say is like code.txt. Okay, and save it your whatever code is there. Okay, so you just follow these steps. Okay, and then we will try to retrieve our access token in this notepad, so we can use it for further also if you are trying to do some stuff. Okay, and these things I'm gonna give in the website, so just right now you just follow carefully. Okay, so all you have to do is like from Upstox underscore API dot API import star. Okay, and next you have to read your API key and API secret, which is open and read the stuff, and next you have to read your API secret, which is of open secret dot txt. Okay, and then code is also there, so exactly you have to open that stuff also. Okay, and you have to set in URL also. So these 4 things you have to go through your session, and then exactly you have to retrieve your access token. Okay, which is you can set it anything, whatever you got this here. I'm gonna set this stuff Upstox.com 3000. Okay, so here it is done, and I have to create a session, so I will say yes equals session, and here I should mention my API key. Okay, and next is I have to set my redirect URL, which is this, and then exactly I have to set my API secret. So this will be easy process if you like already called. Okay, so here it is done, API secret, and then next you have to set your code. So you can call your code. Okay, and next I will say about my access token which I am retrieving. Okay, so all you have to do is like yes dot retrieve underscore access underscore token. So for that you have to retrieve this stuff. Okay, so that will be in parenthesis. I'm gonna call that stuff, okay, to retrieve this access token. Okay, so I will just save my code and exactly do this stuff. Okay, okay, so I've been set my this code in this code.txt whatever I've been received. Okay, which is symbol like whatever text or letter will be there, code equals will be there. So after code equals whatever is there, just paste in code.txt. Okay, one more thing is there, exactly I'm gonna retrieve this in .txt itself. Okay, so I have to call this CSV. Okay, I'm just say it as CSV. I'm gonna paste it in .txt. Okay, so later I can retrieve it. So all I'm gonna say is with open. Okay, I will name it as access underscore token dot txt. Okay, and in this I'm gonna say write, not append, because I have to do daily. Okay, which I will say as a CSV file. Okay, and next if I am saying as a CSV file, what happens, I have to go with the right row. So I will say wr equals CSV dot writer, which is of my CSV file. Okay, and next if I am writing this stuff, I have to write wr dot write row, whichever present in access token. Okay, that's it, the thing I need. That's it. It will gonna retrieve and store it whichever is there. At the same time I will print also, so I can say whether I got printed or not. Okay, so I will paste this code, this algorithm in my website, so exactly you can follow the steps and you can have your details, have your access token, okay, for further purpose. You no need to exactly every time has to fetch the access token. You just do it one and it will do all of your work. Okay, so I'm just retrieving this one, so I will say upstox.py, save it and run this file. Okay, so as you can see, nice and easy, and it has been saved to my access token. Okay, so that's it. Here nothing work is there. Now exactly I will just open a new file, and all I have to do is like if I'm having this this API key and access token that is necessary for me, I can perform all of the operations whichever required. Okay, whichever it is here in this file. Okay, so if you want to get this I'll just show you thing about this one. To get this to get this master contract, this this equity stuff. Okay, how you can do with the help of the pandas, exactly I'm gonna show you right now. So all we have to do is like from Upstox underscore API dot API import star. Okay, and next I have to say about like some key is needed to perform other stuffs. Okay, so I will say u equals Upstox, and I have to talk about my API key and access token. Okay, which I am gonna show you how you can do. Okay, so all you have to do is like you have to say API key. Now if you see this exactly, you have to say this as an Upstox, and then API key and access token you are trying to retrieve, and then exactly you can go with the stuffs. Okay, so this will be a capital letter, and you have to say API key equals open, read your API key, which is of this, okay, and then all you have to read is your access token, which I'm gonna perform. Same thing you can follow in other tutorial also. You need just API key and access token and able to do whatever the stuffs needed. Okay, so I'm gonna call this access token, I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna perform whatever needed for me. Okay, so I'm gonna fetch instruments token whichever is there in this master contract. Okay, so I think here it is done. I'm gonna reading my API key and access token, and next I need to set this this master contract. So I need to get master contract of NEC and equity. Okay, so I can straight away print it out, but what exactly do I will like fetch it. So I will say instruments equals u dot get underscore master underscore contract, and all I have to say is like with this trading symbol, with this exchange, and this feeds equity, FO index, whatever is there. If I'll fetch, I'll definitely gonna get this stuff. Okay, so NEC equity is all I have to call. So I will say NEC underscore equity. Okay, and this I will set in a panda frame. Okay, so exactly I can just retrieve with these pd dot data frame, which is of instruments. Okay, and you need to call the pandas also for the data frame, which I will say import pandas as pd. Okay, and I'm gonna print this stuff. Let's see what I'm retrieving. Okay, so I will say retrieve py. Okay, so it's okay. I think I'm getting some authorization here, because whatever has been stored, there will be like spaces in there. So I will say strip whatever line is there and fetch for me. Okay, so as you can see, I'm able to fetch all those stuffs which are required in the data frame. Okay, so nice and easy, and exactly I can call it in CSV also, where you can get this stuff. If I said about this equity, I can say about the FNO also. So whatever is there, you can follow from this from this profile, exactly from this GitHub, where exactly I'll give the link. Okay, so you can do all those stuffs. You can get this equity for the symbols. Exactly you can get what exactly are there, okay, by names, and search for a single instrument by its token number, generally used only for BS equities. Okay, so you can do this stuff. Okay, so all this which I'm gonna do in upcoming video series, you can get the current market price also if you just fetch this stuff. Okay, so all I'm gonna make a video tutorial on this, how you can place the order with this type of orders are there: stop loss market, after market order, bracket order, cover order. Okay, so exactly I'm gonna do all those stuffs. Okay, so So we will see that okay, so as you can see, this is future option stocks whichever we got. Okay, so as you can see, we are able to fetch all the steps, and next I'm gonna do like more and more programmatic video on that one. For that you need have an account which you can follow from the description, and please do subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching. Please do like and share, and if you have any doubt regarding this video you can comment below. If you have any other queries or requirement you can contact me direct via WhatsApp. Okay, thank you.